this video, if you're stopping in here, you're wondering how exactly to make glass in Fortnite Save the World. It's actually quite simple. Let me go ahead and get up here. I'll show you the final outlook of effects here as far as the glass goes. Now there's a special way that you want to do this, and it's not going to be necessarily, what I use is going to be metal. It's not going to be the first level metal. So what I'll do is I'll show you two walls quick. And what we're going to do is we'll just edit these down. Actually, I'll make them kind of like this high.
Let's see.
So, if you break down this first level wall, I'll show you what you got right here. What you need to do with these is you're going to need to break it down until you can't see through it anymore. But those break way too easy, as you can see. So, we're going to go through again. Same thing, except this time we're going to upgrade it to level 2 walls. Pretty much the entire structures that you see here throughout this skate park are all going to be level 2 walls, with the exception of one build, and that's going to be this structure right here. These kind of like downward sloping triangles, which are actually going to be upgraded to tier 3, and the reason being that if you upgraded it to tier 2, you'd have like 2 or 3 of these rails showing, and with tier 3 it only shows 1. But other than that, it's all going to be tier 2 metal, and what we're going to do is you're just going to take swings on it here until all of the pieces fall off. Now normally I'd be looking at my hit bar the entire time, but I've been doing this for quite a while now, so you can kind of just see where everything is going to come off of it. So just going to keep hitting this crit point until that final one's off, and then there you go. So same thing right here. I'm just going to hit it, that final plate should fall off, and now this final little bar rail should fall off as well. So there you go. And also if you keep going on it, I believe that, oh no, those final rails don't fall off. So there you go, guys. That's what you're going to see as far as glass goes for this. You can see through everything. You can see to the bottom to my storm shield. You can see across. I actually can make some pretty cool things with this. I really like the fact that you can see through these storm shield and have these things popping up. Pretty cool tunnels. You can see through the tunnels. Up here is the start of my actual like hoverboard track racetrack. But I mean the final outcome, this took you can only imagine how long this took in order to make, but quite a while, quite a lot of resources, but the final outcome looks amazing, and that's exactly how you do it. So like I said with these triangles here, let me see if I can go ahead and reset this and do the downward sloping triangle for you. So you're going to be doing an edit similar to that. Let's see, we can be doing it right here, and with this one, I'll show you what I mean with the tier 2. This is the only one that you're going to be upgrading to tier 3. We'll upgrade it to tier 2. I do want to break it down for you so you can see that this one will have a couple more exposed pieces than the tier 3. So you just gotta keep going. Pieces will start to fall off. See, you can't get that last one without that last little line there falling out. But if you go to the tier 3, you can be left with nothing but one bar.
Sorry.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to that second one.
Wish I could.
Then we're just going to straight up crit point it until we get down to the fact that there's one bar left on here. Now here in Stonewood, I know it's 45 on the crit point, 22 non-crit points, so that will help you a lot of times. A lot of times you don't want to break it down to like 23. And do one more swing on it thinking it's going to go to 1 hit point, because a lot of times it won't. It'll just fully break. I don't know what happened with the coating in that, but it actually will break and go down. And so like right now, I'll see how that one railing fell off. We should be able to get this railing off like this little bar right here, and then after that it should be the furthest that we can actually glass this whole structure out here. So right there, that one fell off, and now if you watch, if I keep going with it, we're going to single hit it so that it can't be hit any less than this, but it should actually break before that final railing goes off. And there you go. So that should be the only structure, is that downward facing triangle. Everything else would go with just one, like, I don't think there's very much less than I could have done here. But you can see everything looks absolutely incredible once you glass it all out. I had a lot of fun doing this build, and I had a lot of fun. I love the outcome of it. I think it looks absolutely incredible. As you can see down here is a lot of my storm shield, the racetrack that's going around. There's my edit wars structure, but you can see edit through there. You can see wars through the actual glass building that I made here for a little bit of trade action for anybody who wants to come in and do a little bit of trading. So full glass, I love the way that this looks. I wish this was actually a material they could build with. But thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for a couple different builds I'm going to end up putting up either towards this actual mini games in my Storm Shield defense, or towards another build. I have a placard in full castle that's made out of tier 3 stone that I've been working on as well. So stay tuned for those videos. Thanks. I appreciate you tuning in.